All right, so we're setting up the antenna. This is the transmit antenna 3185 on the mini biconical vertical polarization. So this one is vertically polarized. You're going to do the both polarizations, horizontal and vertical. And then you set this antenna up at 1 meter height. So right now it's set up at 1 meter. Come along with the kit is this fixture. You can hold this antenna, and if you, Omar, if you walk around, you can see this antenna is set right at the edge of the turntable. This one is sitting kind of cantilever over the fixture. It's sitting at the edge of the turntable. It's hooked up to the cable here with the long cable over there, and then the cable is routed all the way back to that VNA. And then on the receive antenna side, so we have this antenna hooked up, and this antenna also comes with the kit, and you can also use your own receive antenna with a preamplifier, and that antenna is back to the VNA. We set it up to do S34 setup. So basically that antenna is transmitting, this antenna is receiving, and so everything is set up. And also in terms of distance, this antenna is 3 meters from that position, that front position. So that front position is referred to as the zero angle position, and this is going to take a rotation from 0 to 360. So Garrett may be able to help me set up. So the distance, basically, you're measuring from the center of that antenna and to the front face of this antenna. And right now it's set to be 3 meter distance. And so I'm measuring that's 3 meter distance. And so that turntable is actually 0.6 meter in radius. So essentially the front face of the antenna to the center of the turntable is 3.6 meter long. The software itself is going to set the number of frequency points and frequency range. So you don't need to worry about setting those up. But the software doesn't set which measurements you're taking. Like in this case, it's at S34, so you need to set your VNA up for that measurement. And also, I also changed the transmit power to be 0 dBm to give you a little more dynamic range. And the IF bandwidth I set to, in this case, set to 1 kilohertz. So of course, you can set this up based on your dynamic range and your preamplifier setup. So this setup works very well for this specific set of equipment and the VNA. Once everything is set up, and then this data acquisition software is, as you can see, I set up the frequency range, the instrumentation that's connected with the computer here, and I just literally just run, say, run measurement, and then I hit run measurement. It's going to start taking measurements. That antenna is going to move, rotating. Every degree is going to stop based on the setup here. You also have the freedom to set pauses between steps. So you have to be careful to make sure that antenna doesn't shake during the measurement. It needs to be fully settled between steps. So you can set different settle times, and you also have the ability to adjust the speed and acceleration of the turntable if it's supported by your turntable. And so the software allows for that. And if you can see it's moving very slowly, and I have a 1 second delay. So that is very crucial to have enough delays that antenna is fully settled.
Yeah, so this is a 3188 antenna. So instead of a biconical, which is like vertically polarized, this is horizontally polarized. So like we would call this like a magnetic dipole, but it's broadband and works from 18 to 40 gigahertz. So this is a sister antenna to that one. Just that's vertical, this is horizontal.
And okay. So then after that's done, So both antennas are co-polarized in horizontal polarization, and you just basically repeat the same test, making sure your antenna, you can double check your distance from the face of this antenna to the center of that other antenna, making sure it's the same distance, and then the offset distance and angle is still at the 0 position. And then you just start the test again, and they'll give you the other polarization measurement.